the New York Mets are making a huge move. They are officially calling up top prospect A.J. Ewing, who has been making waves in the minors. This 21-year-old has been putting up impressive numbers, hitting .339 with a .961 ops across AA and AAA. And now the team is looking to inject some serious young energy into the lineup with this exciting prospect.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
But the excitement surrounding A.J. Ewing is growing, and we have more details on this major prospect. We look at exactly how this fourth-round draft pick has navigated the farm system, his incredible performance in the minors, and what this call-up means for the Mets' immediate future and their push for a turnaround. Meanwhile, the Mets' overall situation is anything but rosy, and we are diving into the turbulence surrounding Freddy Peralta. This player, who was recently traded to the Mets, is now facing intense scrutiny as a potential trade candidate, highlighting the difficult reality the team is currently facing heading into the season. And finally, we get the full picture on why this move is so critical. We break down the aggressive plan to call up A.J. Ewing, examine his elite defensive skills, and look at the roster holes the Mets are desperately trying to fill. Stay with us because we have all the inside buzz on the Mets and the MLB action right now. The New York Mets are preparing to call up top prospect A.J. Ewing, injecting fresh energy into the lineup as the team seeks a turnaround. According to Will Salmon of The Athletic, Ewing, who began the season in AA and spent time in Low A St. Lucie last season, is slated to join Carson Bench. Ewing has demonstrated solid performance in his recent development, splitting 30 games between AA Binghamton and AAA Syracuse. His offensive statistics are promising, showing a batting average of .339, an on-base percentage of .447, and a slugging percentage of .514, resulting in a .961 OPS. He has accumulated 9 doubles, 2 triples, and 2 home runs, contributing 11 RBIs and 25 runs scored. Furthermore, Ewing showcases significant speed with 17 stolen bases and a high number of walks, having recorded 22 walks, surpassing his strikeouts. Drafted at number 134 overall in the 4th round of the 2023 MLB draft, Ewing has rapidly progressed through the Mets farm system. While the team is looking for an offensive spark, Ewing's defensive capabilities are also a major asset. He is noted for his ability to track down the ball and make strong plays in center field, suggesting a potent combination with Bench in the outfield. Attention is now focused on the Mets' upcoming series against the Tigers, scheduled to begin Tuesday, where Ewing is expected to feature in the starting lineup, playing center field as the team navigates its challenging season. The New York Mets have made a significant move, calling up top prospect A.J. Ewing to the active roster. The 21-year-old, who was drafted by the Mets in the 4th round in 2023, is currently considered the team's most exciting prospect. Ewing has shown remarkable development this season, surpassing his performance from his breakout year in the minors last year. Following a 2025 season in AA Binghamton, where he earned 2 promotions, Ewing began the 2026 season back in Binghamton. His performance there was exceptional, posting a .349 batting average, a .481 on-base percentage, and a .571 slugging percentage, highlighted by 2 home runs and 12 stolen bases. Following that strong showing, Ewing was promoted to AAA Syracuse. Since that promotion, he has appeared in 12 games at the highest minor league level, hitting a .326 average, a .392 on-base percentage, and a .435 slugging percentage. Furthermore, he has accumulated 17 stolen bases in the season, including 5 more since his promotion, with only 1 caught stealing. The decision on who the Mets will release to clear a spot for Ewing is pending, but with the current major league lineup in question, there are several options available. While Ewing has primarily played center field this season, he also possesses experience at second base and has logged innings in both outfield corners. This call-up signals the Mets' confidence in Ewing's ability to contribute at the major league level. Freddy Peralta's shifting role with the New York Mets has placed him at the top of the list for potential deadline sales, according to the New York Post. Leading up to last year's trade deadline, Peralta was a key player for the Milwaukee Brewers, whose budget-conscious approach often saw them moving players ahead of free agency. Peralta concluded the season with Milwaukee, culminating in a run to the National League Championship Series. He was subsequently traded to the Mets in the offseason, with expectations that he would anchor a rotation designed to bolster the high-priced roster's postseason push. However, Peralta is now pitching for the Mets, notably taking the mound in a game against the Detroit Tigers at Citi Field on Tuesday, with his name reportedly being mentioned as a trade candidate amid the team's disappointing performance. Despite this uncertainty, the Mets remain in contention, entering the current week with a 23.1% chance of making the playoffs, according to Fangraphs. The New York Mets are making an aggressive move to inject momentum into their struggling season by calling up top outfield prospect A.J. Ewing ahead of Tuesday's game, according to league sources. The decision comes as the team desperately seeks a turnaround, facing lineup holes and reliance on journeyman players amidst several notable injuries. A.J. Ewing, the left fielder, is touted as the Mets' best position player prospect in the minor leagues. With Carson Benj already in the major leagues, Ewing is positioned to provide immediate impact. He has played 12 games at AAA, posting a .326 batting average, and previously showed promise in AA with a 1.052 OPS while displaying strong center field defense. Ewing, a fourth-round pick, is ranked the number 4 prospect in the Mets system and is listed as number 98 on Keith Law's top 100 list. Known for his speed and contact skills, evaluators suggest he is developing more power while offering elite defense in center field. The club believes his plus defense and base running capabilities will provide the necessary energy boost. The Mets' current situation is precarious. They hold MLB's worst record at .1525, and key players like shortstop Francisco Lindor, designated hitter first baseman Jorge Polanco, and center fielder Luis Robert Jr. are on the injured list without concrete return timelines. The team's offense lags in several key categories, including OPS and WRC+. With Lindor out and Ewing joining the outfield mix, the Mets have several tactical options. Ewing could start at center field alongside Benj, with Juan Soto potentially filling left field or the designated hitter role. Other outfield options include MJ Melendez, Tyrone Taylor, and Austin Slater. Furthermore, the lineup flexibility allows Brett Baty to potentially shift to his natural third base role, while Bo Bichette manages some shortstop opportunities. Ewing also has the versatility to cover second base and corner outfield spots, though his center field performance has been highlighted. Last year, Ewing had a breakout season, slashing .315401429 over 564 plate appearances, leading the organization to invite him to spring training.